Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop video for y'all, and this is another album review. I know y'all been patiently waiting for this review. Yeah, like these two artists, they did a collab album and it just dropped today. It's called Too Good to Be True. I was wanting to do my review on Rick Ross and Meek Mill's collaboration album, Too Good to Be True. My fellow Rick Ross fans, my fellow Meek Mill fans, my fellow Dream Chaser fans, my fellow Maybach Music Group fans, let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. But so far, if you heard Rick Ross and Meek Mill's new album today, Too Good to Be True, how you feeling about it? Are you digging it? Is it a vibe? Do you like it? Let's have a discussion about this. But this is my review on Rick Ross and Meek Mill's new collab album, Too Good to Be True. This album is a phenomenal masterpiece. Like, the production on this album is phenomenal. The lyricism on this album is phenomenal. Like, everything about this album is definitely on point. Yeah, the Shaq and Kobe remix, like listening to Shaq's verse, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal, aka Shaq, besides him being like an NBA legend, like when it comes down to rapping, Shaq, he still got the rap skills. Like when it comes down to like basketball player turned rapper, Shaq is like one of the best because Kobe Bryant had a rap song. I think Kobe Bryant only had one rap song. Allen Iverson had a rap song too called 40 Bars, but yeah, the song was like controversial. Like they said the song 40 Bars by Allen Iverson. They were saying the reason why it never got released is because it was so controversial, but you can actually look the song up on YouTube. Allen Iverson could spit. Allen Iverson, he had bars. Kobe Bryant had bars too, but Shaq is like the best basketball player turned rapper ever. Because listening to the Shaq and Kobe remix, listening to Shaq's verse, Shaq still has it. He still got the rap skills. He killed it on his verse. But yeah, like Meek Mill and Rick Ross, their lyricism on this album, it's definitely on point. Like it's phenomenal. Yeah, the song that they did with Jeremiah, yeah, the song Gold Medals, that song is phenomenal. Like everything about this album is definitely on point. This album is definitely a masterpiece. On a scale of 1 to 10, I gotta give this album a 10 out of 10. Like, when it comes down to beat picking, when it comes down to beat selection, Rick Ross is definitely on point when it comes down to his beat selection. Rick Ross is not a bad beat picker at all. Yeah, Rick Ross, his beat selection is definitely on point. If you want to talk about like rappers that are like great beat pickers, I would say that Rick Ross is definitely on the list. But yeah, like the song Gold Medals with Jeremiah, that song is phenomenal. I give that a 10 out of 10, a 100%. The song I think it's called Lyrical something with just Rick Ross and Meek Mill. That song is phenomenal. I give that a 10 out of 10, a 100%. Yeah, the song Go to Hell, that song, I give that song like a 10 out of 10 too. And that's another thing too. I saw that Christian rapper D1, he called Rick Ross out for like, having like certain messages in his song. It kind of seems like D1 and Rick Ross kind of having like a little bit of a back and forth. And I understand what D1 is saying, because that's the thing about it. Like, even with my music, even with my rapping, I always make sure that I have a message in my song. But you see, that's the thing. Mainstream artists, like with it being mainstream, these mainstream artists are not as conscious as a lot of these independent artists are. And you see D1 is a Christian rapper. Yeah, like D1, he's done songs with Lupe Fiasco, and he's also done songs with Big Crit. Like, I never really got into any of D1 stuff, but I understand what D1 is saying, and it kind of seemed like him and Rick Ross kind of had a little bit of a back and forth. But that's the thing about it. I even did a video about this too, about how rap music is like destroying the youth these days because of all of the negative messages they put in the songs. And I understand, like Rick Ross and Meek Mill, they may have some songs that have negative messages in them, but they also have like other songs. Yeah, like Rick Ross has plenty of other songs. I mean, the song 10 Jesus Pieces, that's one of my favorite joints by Rick Ross. That song right there, 10 Jesus Pieces, has a dope message. But yeah, the album Too Good to Be True by Rick Ross and Meek Mill, like everything about this album is amazing. The songs are amazing, the production is amazing. Yeah, the beats is amazing, the lyricism is amazing. Everything about this album is phenomenal. Like, hopefully and eventually Rick Ross and Meek Mill will do another collab album, because I mean, these two artists right here, these two lyricists right here, they just made a masterpiece. They made a masterpiece that fans like myself is gonna have on repeat, because the album is just so phenomenal. But yeah, again, my fellow Rick Ross fans, my fellow Meek Mill fans, my fellow Maybach Music Group fans, my fellow Dream Chasers fans, let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me, drop me a comment in the comment section. How do you feel about Rick Ross and Meek Mill's collab album Too Good to Be True? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, The Black Community, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.